Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's me, Kimar, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I juice my weekly lemons. So yeah, I juice about 15 lemons every week and a half. And I use it for stuff like cooking, mostly tea, the medicine ball tea that I showed you how to make maybe like 2 videos ago. I've been using fresh lemon juice for that instead of lemonade, and it's a game changer. And I put it in my water, just all types of stuff. So I buy about 15 lemons every week and a half, and I freeze about half of them, and then I juice half of them right away. And then when I'm ready to juice the other half, I unfreeze them, so on and so forth. So I'm gonna show you how I do that. Using my Hamilton Beach juicer. So if you haven't seen my first juicer video, go back a couple months. I think it's like called Trying My Juicer or something like that. It's probably one of my most viewed videos this year. So if you filter by popular, it'll probably be easier to find it that way. And I'll also try to leave it up here somewhere for you. But yeah, that's what I use to juice these lemons. So first, before we get started, I already can hear or see some of the comments that I'm gonna get. So I just wanna address it off rip. Number one, Kimara, why don't you use a lemon peeler to peel your lemons? I don't wanna. I just don't like using peelers. I don't peel potatoes with a peeler, and I make mashed potatoes and all types of peeled potato recipes all the time, and I just like to use a knife. I don't like to use a peeler. I don't know. And then number two, the second question, you probably could just use a regular lemon juicer to do this, and it would save you so much time and you would get about the same amount of juice. Well, I'm not gonna do that either because I don't have one of those, and it wouldn't make sense for me to buy one of those when I have a huge fruit juicer that I got for Christmas that I didn't even have to pay for. So yeah, before you come at me with that, I do it like this because this is how I like to do it. If you don't want to do it like this, you ain't gotta do it like this, okay? So yeah, first let me go ahead and rinse off my lemons. These lemons I froze yesterday, so they were like rock hard this morning. I took them out at about 3:40 p.m. It's 6:55 p.m. So that's how long they've been thawing. But you can still see like this one, still pretty frozen. But the ones at the top have thawed out a little bit. So I am just going to rinse them out and take the skin off of them so that I can get ready to put them through the juicer. So 1 second. So I have about 8 lemons here. I mean, it's not even about, it's literally 8 lemons. And then I have them sitting in like a little shallow bit of water just so that the ones that are not quite thawed can thaw a little bit more. So like I said, I unthaw about half of the lemons first, and then I do the other half when I need it, because if I juice all 15 lemons at one time, I'll run the risk of the lemon juice going bad, because I mean, I can only consume so much lemon juice in, you know, a 7-day period. So yeah, I rinse those off and I have them sitting in a little bit of water. And yeah, I'm just gonna get to peeling. If you're looking from the other camera, you may be able to see I have a diffuser off screen because it's supposed to be just like a, you know, a peaceful experience. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm gonna be here for a second doing this. So, oh, and also I didn't get one, but I need to go grab one. I'm gonna get a bag to collect the peels in. A good old Walmart bag. You can use the peels to like boil and make your house smell good or just whatever, but I just throw them away because I just don't need them for that right now. If I was making like some fish or frying something, then maybe I would use it for that, but I just don't need them right now. So yeah, I just take, I don't know what kind of knife this is. This is the brand V2R, but what I do is I peel these and then I just cut them in half, because a half is not too big to fit through the juicer machine. My sister is my editor now, so I leave her Instagram in the comments if y'all need a freelance editor or social media strategist. I think that's like her real job that she does. A freelance editor or strategist or anything of the sort, hit her up. I am cutting the mess out of these. I mean, if I had a peeler, I probably would not be losing so much lemon right now. But I just don't like peelers. I just like to do it this way. And can you just like to do something the wrong way sometimes? Is that a crime? But I will say it's been helping with my digestion. I feel like my stomach looks flatter, like I look less bloated, because I feel like I was looking so bloated. But I also kind of tried to change my diet. I definitely don't eat out as much as I used to, because first of all, that's so expensive. And second of all, like, I want a runner's body. I'll never have a runner's diet, but I want a runner's body. Like, I want one of those bodies like Sha'Carri Richardson. Only got 3 lemons to go. Talking to y'all is making this go fast. I feel like this takes so much longer when I'm just doing it in silence. This one is. Also, when I go to the store and I get a bunch of lemons, I could literally just lie and say, oh, I have 15 lemons and have like 25, but I don't. I'm an honest person. I'm honest by nature. Oh, I meant to tell y'all. So the reason that I do this while the reason why I freeze the lemons initially before I start is because when I peel this way, I lose a lot of juice from the lemons if they're like fresh lemons straight out the store and I haven't put them in the freezer. So yeah, that's why you want to put them in the freezer so that they stay a little more solid while you're peeling them and you don't lose so much juice. That's why you don't want to take them straight from the freezer to the juicer, because then it'll just turn into slush and you have to wait for the slush to melt to get the juice, and it's a whole lot of. So you do want to let them thaw a little bit so that they get juicy again. But that's why I freeze them, because I did this the first time I did this. I did them with just lemons straight out the store and I didn't freeze them, and they were harder to peel, number one, and there was lemon juice everywhere. And I'm like, this is not supposed to be all over the counter. This is supposed to be in a little mason jar. And I'll show you, even with them like thawed out a little bit like this, they're still gonna juice really slowly. Like the juice isn't gonna be coming out as rapidly as it did in my last juicing video, or if these lemons were, you know, fresh, unthawed, never frozen. And I make tea with that lemon juice twice a day usually, and I put it in my water, so I use a good bit of it a day, but it's so sour you can only use like a splash. So we're all done. These are all my lemon halves. It smells really nice in here. My hands are like freezing cold. Now we're gonna move on to the juicer, so let me move my cameras and everything and I'll be back. Okay, so I think you can see kind of both ways, but I have my lemons here, I have my juicer here, and I just feed it through into these little mason jars. Typically about 8 lemons makes about 2 of these, so I don't know how big these are, but just 2 little mason jars worth of juice. I have a bag in the back of the juicer to catch all of the pulp, and yeah, we can just go ahead and start feeding it through. So usually I can do like 3 halves.
A few moments later.
You see how the juice is like really slow to come out because they were frozen at first, and it's like trapped up in there. But you just kind of have to wait for it to thaw a little bit. Cause like obviously that was only a lemon and a half, but that's obviously not a lemon and a half for the juice. So I'll just keep clicking the button until I get as much juice as possible out of it.
3 days later.
Wait for it to stop spinning.
Two very boring minutes later.
You can see it's like almost like slush when it comes out, because it's like the lemons are frozen, or they were frozen. Some of them are still pretty frozen. They're pretty solid still. But that was a good one. A lot of juice came from that one.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting and they had to hire a new one.
And it's like so cold, like it almost makes you want to drink it, but it'll be too sour. So I'm just gonna put a lid on that. And then I keep it in the refrigerator for like no longer than a week, for real. I try to even use it faster than that, because I think you're supposed to use fruit juice within like 3 days or something. So it's a nice little thing of lemon juice for my tea. And I literally use it in that tea recipe, but instead of half and half, I do like mostly water with a splash of lemon juice. So I don't know if the camera can see, but it's literally like dripping down the side of the machine, which I have never seen happen. It's a little freaky deaky.
What made you go with that verse?
You can taste the dishonesty. It's all over your breath. So yeah, this is my lemonade. And look, she was with me while I was doing this. But this is my lemonade. Well, this is not even lemonade. It's not even lemonade. What's wrong with me? This is lemon juice. This is my lemon juice. What's wrong with me? But yeah. Like I said, use this for a couple days, put it in my tea. Can't wait to have my tea tonight. It's already nice and cold because the lemons were cold. So it's like, it just feels so good. It just looks so fresh and so good and so, Okay, so I definitely recommend trying this. So the reason I decided to make this video, well, I had been decided to make this video because I just wanted to make it because, you know, people like the juicer videos, so I was gonna make another one anyways. But the reason I made it today is because I literally ran out of lemon juice like this morning, and I was trying to, like, you know, hold off on using it so I wasn't drinking as much tea, and I just feel like it was just messing with my digestion. Like, lemon juice is really good for your digestive system. Like, not to give y'all too much information, but I feel like y'all can pick up what I'm putting down. It's really good for your digestive system. So yeah, it's just good to just toss it in stuff, put it in some water, put it in some tea, put it in your food, because a lot of recipes call for lemon juice anyways, and you have it fresh on hand. And yeah, I'll probably do this again in the next couple days. And it's just a little relaxing thing I do. I just peel my lemons and juice them. Like, I'm just a girl, very demure, very mindful. So yeah, anyways, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell your friends, your family, everybody that you know to subscribe. And I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Bye. Oh, it will sound. Bye.